Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Qatari, and as usual, I give surprising topics. Today I'm going to tell you a little bit about this little state in the Middle East known as Qatar. I know many of you have never heard about this state, just like me. I'd never heard of it until I had to change jobs from Africa to here. That's when I heard of something called Qatar, and I was like, what is that? Is it Katar or Kata? Like in Swahili language it means cat, just like it sounds, Qatar. So it's a little state in the Middle East, in the peninsula is a piece of land that goes into some, it is either surrounded by water or it diverges into some piece of water. It's more like not an island, but it has some land and some piece of water. In this case, it has the Arabian Sea, which we call the Corniche here. So it's situated in the Middle East, but they tell us it's in Asia, surprisingly. But not this Asia of India, Philippines, or Indonesia, no, but it's in the Asian continent. This, I know some of you just heard about Qatar because of the World Cup. Yeah. Some of you never heard about Qatar, but until you heard that it's going to host this year's World Cup for sure, then you knew that there's a state called Qatar in the world. Don't worry. By the way, it is the richest state in the world per capita. As small as it is very rich due to oil and gas, but mostly gas. That's why so many people from out of the country flock here for work. It's very rich. And funny enough, the Qataris are less than the foreigners. I mean, we are more than the locals here. Us foreigners are more than the locals here. You can imagine if we were in other countries, we will overthrow them and take over the country, but their system of leadership is too organized for that. Qatar does not have president like other countries to rule. It's ruled by the royals called the emirs, a king. A king rules the country and hands over to his kings. As in, nobody else out of the royal family will come and run. So there is nothing like elections, campaigns, throwing money here and there so that you get more votes. No, it's simply handed all over to the next in the family, in the royal family, and we call them the Altanis. So if you hear the name Altani, know that they have some roots from the royals. Even the ones who have millions of years roots, they have the name attached to them, Altani, and that makes them feel, whoa, I am connected to the royals. So those are the rulers of the countries. No elections, just hand over. It's the king. So that's why there's no corruption here. You will not bribe somebody to or rig any elections to get that position of the leader. We call them the emir of the country in charge. And then, what kind of Arabs are here? I'm sure most people think that Arabs are just, these people who speak Arabic, mafi mushkila, hulus, shukran things. No, mabruk, no. We have like 3 types of Arabs in Qatar. We have the Afro-Arabs. Afro-Arabs look like me, actually. These are the original Qataris. I know you can't believe it, but people like me, and they speak Arabic. Yeah, they speak Arabic. They're Arabs generally. They're Islam, and this is their root. Qatar is their root. They have hair like mine. The only thing is that they don't braid it. I think it's something against their religion, but the babies do. But when they grow up, no braiding. Something to do with their religion, I guess. And then we have they're called the Bedouin. The Bedouin, if not so right, you can just correct it. The Bedouin Arabs. Yeah, these ones I think were pastoralists. They used to look after cattle. moving from one place to another, looking for better pastures. If it's in our country, I will say greener pastures, but this is a desert, so I cannot say greener pastures. But looking for some pieces of maybe somewhere better for their whatever herds to get food. And then we have the Hadar Qataris. Those ones were like I think they were specialized in ornaments, the pearls. The work was to look for pearls and make them beautiful, carve them into different beautiful items. Yeah, those ones were the Hadar Arabs. So those are the three kinds of Arabs that you find in Qatari community. Well, who lives in Qatar? The first time I heard of Qatar, I was just thinking this is a totally Arab country. And I was thinking, we're going to find yellow people here. I think they're kind of light-skinned, something like that. Just like the Arabs at the coast of Kenya. These Arabs are mixed Swahili and some Arabic country, foreign country. So they kind of look like Africans. But here, it's totally different. We have different people staying here. Okay, the Qataris themselves, as I said, there are three types. You are wondering what color they are. Well, we have those that are black like me, as I said, those that look like Indians. That's why we are in the Asian continent, I guess. And then those that are just totally white. That part, don't ask me. I don't understand also. And then, but they speak the same language, Arabic. We foreigners are many. If you want to meet all the nationalities in the world, come to Qatar. You will find all of us. All of nationalities in Qatar are here. And if there is none, let me know in the comments when I reach the commenting level. Let me know. We have from Europe, we have from America, all the continents in the world are here. Africa, the whole of Africa is here. Unless your visas have been stopped, but I don't think there is any so far. We are all here. Doing different jobs, working in same companies, Now, most people wonder, can a foreigner marry a Qatari? Well, yes, but men only. Qatari men can marry other nationalities, but the women, I don't think so. And then when this other nationality gets married to a Qatari man, she needs to change her religion. She needs to turn to Islam. So that is the law. Yes, we have Qatari men who are married to European women, who are married to Filipina, married to South Sudanese. We have them. Yes, it's allowed. What about the other nationalities? Can they get married here? Yes, but not in the chamber's office. No, they have to go to their church to get married or to the embassy. They can marry. Yes, it's allowed. But the women, Qatari women cannot. I don't think they can marry other nationalities unless they leave the country and don't come back, I guess. And then there's something else that people wonder. You hear that we are a very strict country. Like, there's no alcohol? No, there is alcohol. There is alcohol. We have it, my friend. But the only thing is, if you need to keep it in your house, you need a license. You need a license to keep alcohol in your house. You just don't go shopping for alcohol. You will not find alcohol in any shop. There's an area, specific area, where alcohol is sold, where pork is sold, all this, but it needs to be in that particular area, and then you have a license for this. And that means that you have a certain level of salary before you get this, alcohol. Or else, you need to go to a hotel and get this alcohol. We have them in pubs. We have them in hotels. Some hotels serve the drink. So if you feel like some alcohol, just go to the hotel and you'll get. Nobody will stop you. But if you're found possessing alcohol illegally, you might be arrested. Yeah. So if you're carrying alcohol illegally, you should hide it. But if you're caught, too bad for you. It's against the law if you don't have a license. And then some people wonder, when you look at Qataris, you imagine all of them are driving these four-wheel Land Cruisers. All of them are rich. No, not all Qataris are rich. In fact, there's a big gap between some of their salaries. We have poor Qataris, yes. We have poor Qataris. Don't ask me why. I don't know, but they're there. Not all of them are rich, but I can say majority are rich. Well, are there churches? Yes, we do have churches. This is not Saudi Arabia. We have churches. There is freedom of worship here. In fact, I'm a Catholic, and the emir, when we were given a piece of, we used to have a small church, and then the emir gave us a very big piece of land. It's called the religious complex. That's where you find all the churches. All the Christian churches are all piled up. Oh, somewhere called in Mesayed, in the middle of the desert. It's a very big land anyway. So that's where you will find all the Christian churches. In fact, he came and attended the opening ceremony of the church in Qatar. That was very beautiful, you know. And then, what do you think they eat? They eat, yes. They have traditional food. And this food, the only thing you will see in your country, I can say, is rice. That's the only thing I've seen in this country and in their country. Just rice, nothing else. Well, they have their own Qatari traditional food. The main one is called makbous. Makbous is spiced rice dish prepared by marinating chicken, beef, lamb, camel, or even fish mixed with the rice. And then we have the saluna. It's the Arabic stew with some chicken. And then we have the lukemet. It's lukemat is some fried dough. It's some sugary, some whitish round fried dough. And then there is some warak. It's actually, this lukemat can be eaten as a pudding. And then there's warak ainab. It's some grape leaves, spiced. Yeah. It's some spiced rice and beef rolled in grape leaves. That is the warak ainab. There's many more than this just traditional food. And there is kubus. Kubus is their famous bread. Kubus is very famous actually. I basically don't love kubus. I rather have my own bread. And then what else do we have here that you could be curious? Of course, I told you about the weather before in my last video. And then code of dressing, we are free. You can wear anything. Like now I'm wearing my African outfit. I'm not going to wear a hijab. No, it's free. We are free to wear what we want so long as it's decent. Of course, you'll not be allowed to wear short, you're not supposed to wear short clothes in public. Mini skirts, sleeveless. You're not supposed to wear, if you go to hospital with sleeveless, you will be sent back even if you're about to die. And then maybe they'll send an ambulance to send you to dress up, or somebody in the hospital will cover you up with something else because you're wearing a sleeveless cloth. Just like one time I went to hospital and my sleeve was reaching somewhere like over here, like that. And then I saw everybody looking at me like, I was wondering what's happening. I thought maybe something is standing on me or what. So I checked, like to brush it up. Then one lady came and told me, Wallah, why? This is long ago. This is long ago. So I wonder, what does she mean by long ago? I understand she meant that long ago they posted a post that we're not supposed to come with sleeveless. So this over here was sleeveless. And I believe this is a buttock for them. So they told me, okay, we give you, you don't move, we do everything for you. We go pay money for you, we take your insurance card for you, go pay, take your, I don't know what, go pay, you don't move. Otherwise they send you out. Okay, I said, okay, fair enough. So I stayed there, she did everything for me because they couldn't find somebody to cover this part for me. So be careful what you wear, especially when you're going to the public. See you in my next video. Like, subscribe, and share. Do subscribe, please, for more of this comedies, features, and anything. See you. Ciao.